Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. No one's here. It's another one of those mornings where no one's here yet. But good morning, everybody who does see this. If you're seeing this in the morning, it is a lovely Monday morning. I am tired. I am awake. I am tired and I am awake. I'm here. It has been a eventful weekend, but also not eventful. It's my usual weekend. I hang out with my friends. We have some drinks. We make poor choices and play a bunch of games. So that was pretty much my weekend. I also spent a lot of time relaxing, getting some rest. I threw my back out on Saturday, which was fun. But of course, you know, that's what happens when you get older. Anywho, I'm just gonna chill here and wait for people to jump in the chat. Hi, buddy. What you doing? My booby boy, my sweet kitty, my sweet baby boy. What you doing? What you doing, buddy? What you doing, buddy? It's one of those mornings. It's one of those mornings. Everyone's doing their thing. I really need to stop streaming so early, I think. I stream early in the morning and then there's no one here. Makes me sad. Makes me sad. It makes me do this. Makes me be the sad. See, nobody here. You're here now, Wasabi. Welcome. Thank you for being here, buddy. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How are you doing? How you be? How's it hanging? I'm a little low energy today. The weather's god awful and I am very tired. Hello. Today's just one of those days where I'm just feeling kind of bleh. You know what I mean? Just kind of bleh. Kind of blech. Kind of blah blah blah. I'm good. Just got off a session of Baldur's Gate 3. I really want to play Baldur's Gate 3. I really do. But my computer is such a potato. I don't think it can handle it. I don't think it can handle it. But I would be happy to play Baldur's Gate 3. It sounds like a lot of fun. Everyone I know has been playing Baldur's Gate 3 and it sounds like a lot of fun. Like everyone's saying it's a lot of fun. I want to play. Basically just D&D and I want to play. But how you doing, Wasabi? How are you doing, buddy? Did you have a good weekend? I hope you had a great weekend. My weekend! Yeah, my PC is struggling too. Yeah. Oh, sad. But I hope you had a great weekend, Wasabi. I threw my back out on Saturday, which was great. I've recovered since, but oh my god, I was so upset. I just sneezed a little too hard, and my back muscles like recoiled just badly, and I was like, oh no. So I spent most of my Saturday laid up in bed because owie, that hurt. And then I spent my day yesterday just relaxing, getting things done after I've recovered. You guys pretty good? Yay! I'm glad to hear it. Today's weather is god awful. It is rainy. It's disgusting. It's a lovely Monday morning, but it's also rainy and disgusting. So I just feel super low energy. I have my coffee, but it's not doing anything because this weather. Excuse me. This weather has me feeling kind of. I feel like I want to take a nice long nap. But you know, tis what tis. Today was probably the first warm day here. So springtime is coming to your end of the world. Autumn is supposed to come to my end of the world, and I need it to come faster because holy shit, I cannot stand this hot, humid weather anymore. I need my cool, crisp autumn weather. I need my cool, my crispy autumn weather. I can't talk today. I'm too tired to talk. I'm too tired to do much of anything. I'm just like here. I exist. And I'm surprised at how empty it is. But then again, it is Monday. Mondays are usually kind of... It's like Mondays and Tuesdays are usually kind of slow, which is fine. I think I might end up changing the time I start streaming. Maybe I'll switch. Maybe I'll do it an hour later and start at 11. Since people aren't usually here this early. And this time I started on time today. Usually I'm late, but I started on time today. Don't worry, my brain is also poopy. I feel that. It's just one of those days. But, you know, it's just one of those days where it's like, oh, my brain's kind of goopy. I'm tired. It's a Monday. Well, I like Mondays. I don't think many other people like Mondays. Not many other people like Mondays, and that's fair. That's fair and valid. Not everyone likes Mondays. I did what? What'd I do? I did something. What'd I do? Oh, I did. Oh, I started on time. See? Dumb sleepy brain. Dumb sleepy brain. I'm gonna just use this. I'm gonna keep this bong camera to keep me awake, because holy crap. I am a sleepy eepy kitty today. I'm a sleepy eepy kitty. Ow, okay, ow. Okay, it's not, stop bong camera, thank you. I was on time today. Yes indeed. I woke up on time today. Actually, I was able to have a nice full breakfast for once. And finish it before stream. Have my cup of coffee that I'm still enjoying right now. My mean ass old man neighbor woke me. My mean ass old ass neighbor, the one who always picks the most opportune time to mow his lawn whenever I'm streaming, actually did it too early today, and he mowed his lawn and just woke me up instead of doing it during my stream. So joke's on him. I don't get any kind of interruption now. So womp womp. I woke up and I was like, I woke up and I was like, oh my god, I'm so over this guy and his goddamn mower. I'm about to just like sneak over to his house in the middle of the night and just disassemble the damn thing. I nearly didn't make it because the group I was playing could have played Baldur's Gate, but someone hit disconnecting game and gave up the same time I started. Hey, lucky me. I get to have your company for now. And I always enjoy your company, Wasabi. I always enjoy having your company. I always have fun when we hang out. In other VTuber news, Mr. Rias of Niji Sanji En has graduated, and I cried like a baby. I didn't get to see his final stream. I was so sad. I was resting at the time. I was like asleep at the time. I was resting at the time because I wasn't feeling well, and I'm so sad. He's graduated. The voices are nice. Oh, Sabi. He cracked me up. But Mr. Rias graduated, which was sad. Another member of Niji Sanji had graduated. Mr. Rias was a VTuber. He was a Fox detective. He was a funny dude. He's a funny dude. I sincerely hope that wherever Mr. is now, he does some new projects and does more work and, keeps himself busy and happy. I genuinely hope that he finds more success doing his own projects now. But he graduated, which means he's no longer VTubing anymore, for those who don't know. When a VTuber graduates, it's just a way of them saying that they're no longer going to be a VTuber. And He graduated, and it was sad because he was a funny dude. I loved watching Mr. Streams. He was a funny dude. He is a funny dude. I'm not. I'm saying. I'm talking to him. I'm talking about him like he just died. No, he. He's a funny dude, and I hope whatever projects he pursues in the future, are successful and make him happy. And I wish him all the luck and happiness in the world. But oh, so sad. He was one of my favorite VTubers. I loved watching him. He was just a ball of chaotic energy. I loved him. Oh, so sad. So sad. Oh well. It happens, it happens, it happens. The Streamy Awards happened over the weekend. I think it happened yesterday, I believe. Didn't watch it. I went to bed because I was tired. I was like, I'm not gonna stay up and watch the Streamies. Let's see, I know Guargura, another VTuber, ended up getting a Streamy Award. Markiplier ended up getting a Streamy Award. I don't know who else got a Streamy. I don't know who got the Streamy Awards, but you know. From what I know of. Mr. Beast one, I'm pretty sure. That genuinely wouldn't surprise me. That genuinely would not surprise me. Mr. Beast be doing everything, I swear. But, I don't know. This week's schedule is gonna be a little different. I have, of course, today is a Monday morning chat. Tomorrow is the story time. You know, that never changes. You want to stream me? I wish I want to stream me. I'm not good enough. I would never be nominated. I promise, I would never be nominated for a Streamy Award. I don't get the views. I don't get the subs or the views for that. If I ever got nominated for a Streamy, it would just be an honor to be nominated, honestly. I would never win a Streamy. I'm not that good. But, yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be a story time. We're gonna continue with A Girl Named Disaster. Great book, great story. I love that story. Wednesday, no streams. No stream Wednesday. Thursday, I'm either gonna do an art stream or play Super Meat Boy. I haven't decided which yet. But, excuse me. Whew. Some watermelon came back to haunt me. But I haven't decided which I'm going to do yet, but it will be one of the two. It's either going to be a chill time or a full of rage and chaos. I haven't decided which. I'll see how I feel by Wednesday. And then, of course, Friday is Deponia Friday. We're getting closer and closer to the end of Deponia. So it's been Super Beat Boy, yes. Excuse me. I'm just sleepy today. Holy crap. But yeah, no. So it'll probably be Super Meat Boy or an art stream. I haven't decided which yet. Like I said, I'll see how I feel. Haven't seen you play an intense game since Undertale. Right. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to play some Super Meat Boy. I'll probably end up playing Super Meat Boy. I haven't been in the mood to make artwork lately. I haven't been in the mood. I want to, but I just like, my brain is like, meh. You don't feel particularly artsy. I feel crafty, not artsy. Like, I want to keep my hands busy doing like actual textile stuff, like crocheting or sewing or like sculpting or like physically painting or something like that. I don't know, like I want to get my hands on the materials rather than do it digitally lately. Fart work. I had a drawing I was working on like a couple of weeks ago, but I just stopped doing it because I'm like, I lost all my steam, all my art steam. I lost it. I was like, oh well, I don't want to do this anymore. Ever that happen to you when you want to work on a project and you're in the middle of it and then you lose all motivation to work on it? Ugh, I hate when that happens. I'm like, I was in the middle of this and it was gonna turn out so well, but now my brain is just like, fuck this, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't wanna have to put myself through this bullshit. So I'm like, I wanna do the artworks, but I can't do the arts because I don't have any motivation to do the arts. So That's how I've been feeling lately. Like, I've been wanting to do a bunch of stuff, but I just don't have the motivation or the drive or the energy. Especially the energy. The energy is just like gone. The energy is gone. Ran out of autism juice. Pretty much. I'm like at the low end right now of my autism powers. I'm just like, I could do this thing, but why? Like, why would I? Why would I do the thing? Oh. Then I get distracted by other stuff. Lately, I've been distracted by watching every single episode of The Nanny, the show from the 90s that starred Fran Drescher. I've been watching every single episode lately. That's where my brain is. That's where my energy is going right now. Watching The Nanny and just trying to like stay focused throughout the day doing stuff, and I'm just like, I'm still tired. I'm still eepy. I kind of want to just goof off. I don't want to work. I don't want to work. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to goof off and have fun and be silly and do crimes. Do crafts. Is that the British one? Yeah, it has the British dude, it has the nanny and the shenaniganeries. I like that show. It was a good show. Not a perfect show, but it's a great show. I like The Nanny. But not like Nanny 911 if you're thinking about like actual like reality show. No, this is a sitcom. Yeah, it's a sitcom for the 90s. I like sitcoms from the 90s. They don't make sitcoms like that anymore, man. Like, usual sitcoms are either too goofy or they're just not as funny. Not peak writing. They like play it too safe. They don't make sitcoms like that anymore. I like sitcoms. I like sitcoms from like the 90s when they were like, they actually talked about, like, were goofy, silly, fun times, but they had moments where they talked about like serious stuff and things. Yeah, you were thinking about the reality show. No. That's like Nanny 911 or something like that. I have seen those shows and I adore watching those shows too because I think they're just funny. Be like, these parents don't know how to handle their kids. They let their kids run amok. They don't know how to talk to their kids. Like, I'm like, dude, like the Latina part of me is like, just give them a little ass whooping and they'll be fine. But at the same time, it's like, no, my sensible brain's like, don't hit children. But at the same time, these kids were so bad, I'm like, maybe spank them just a little bit. Just a little pow in the tushy. They should be fine. Where the British nanny goes to people's homes, put children into the no corner. Yeah, I'm like, ugh. I'm like, these are kids. These kids, and it's all. No, it's, if you haven't noticed, it's a lot of. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm really not. But my observation, every time I watch these shows, every time, it's always the white parents. You know, it's always the white ones that are just like, I don't know how to handle my kids. I'm like, bruh, you're the parent. You assert dominance in the household. Why are you letting your kids act like they own you? Like, they're like, oh, I don't want to spank my kid. You don't have to. Okay, you don't have to spank your kids, but holy crap, run that house like a military. All right? Don't be like, oh, but you should go to quiet time now. And like, no, get your ass in the room. It's quiet time. No toys. Like I'm not a parent. I do not wish to be a parent. But Jesus Christ, if I were a parent, my children would fear me. I would never have to lay a hand on them. They would fear me because they know Mama don't fuck around. Okay? I don't fuck around. If I say, get your ass into the room and stay quiet, so help me God, you know that there's definitely a threat implied. Am I actually gonna hurt my children? Absolutely not. But the fear is what gets them to behave. Because kids don't know. They don't know. They don't know that I might beat their ass or not. They don't know what I'm gonna do to them. you know? Like, I never want my kids to actually be afraid of me, you know? I don't want my kids to feel like they would have to, like, sneak around and lie to me. No, never, never. But I want them to understand that I do things for their well-being, alright? If I get mad at them, I'm gonna tell them, get your ass into the corner, you're standing there for the next hour, alright? Or you're sitting there for the next hour. No toys, no books, no nothing. No tablet, nothing. I wouldn't even give my kids a tablet. My kids wouldn't own a computer until they were old enough to read and write on their own. Legibly. So, 12. You know? I'm not letting my kids be iPad kids. Jesus Christ. Dude, the iPad kids. Oh my god. Dude, when I say that these parents nowadays are letting their kids have technology way too young. Oh my god. I can't. It's like kids don't know how to do anything without a tablet or a phone in their hands anymore. And I mean, I know I sound like such a boomer when I say this, but my god. I saw this video and it was viral for a while. I'm pretty sure you've seen it too, Wasabi. There's this video of this kid having a nightmare, right? And he's doing that swiping motion when you're on like a tablet or on a phone. Oh, and he was having like a nightmare. I'm like, dude, is this really this kid's nightmare that he's on a tablet and he's swiping and he's having a whole freak out? Like that's not good. That's not good. The kids nowadays are gonna be way too reliant on technology. Way too reliant on technology to do anything for themselves. They don't even teach like kids how to properly write anymore. Like cursive. Or like actually how to write anymore. Everything is all like digital. Like, dude, I'm afraid that writing will become obsolete, and that's an absolutely horrifying thought. Like, how do you write this? I don't know. I type on a tablet. One day technology is going to become obsolete. What's going to happen when all technology fails one day because of some kind of weird apocalyptic situation? How are people going to communicate with each other? How are people going to handle living without technology? They can't. They won't know how to. You know, we have made it too easy for them to be too reliant on technology. Not to say that we aren't all reliant on technology, but oh my god. They didn't teach us cursive when we were young. Wasabi, you're only a few years younger than I am. I learned cursive when I was in school. I still write in cursive. Like, that's how I write. Like, I have people saying, I can't read your writing. It's like, learn how to read. I've got to that point where I'm just like, I cannot understand why boomers are the way they are. Because when you actually observe how things are, and how people say, oh, we're too shut up, phone! Where people say they're too reliant on technology and don't know how to do anything for themselves, and I see it actually being put into practice, I'm like, wow, okay, I get it now. Like I said, boomer perspective, but it's not completely incorrect. Like, yes, we rely on technology nowadays because that's the time frame that we are in right now. We're in the technology era of life, you know, and it's only gonna get more and more advanced as we go on. But Jesus Christ, I get amazed. I'm amazed that schools are just letting all these like common practices that everybody should know regardless of what age and era it is, just go obsolete, like writing and like cursives and stuff like that. Like writing, like I've seen the handwriting too of a lot of kids nowadays just from being out and about and traveling around, and I'm like, a lot of these kids' handwritings are absolutely atrocious because they write like children, like babies. And I'm like, writing, even normal print writing is going to become obsolete very soon. Because I'm like, these kids those days, their handwritings are like that of children. At most they can do is sign their name. At most. And I'm just like, wow. That's sad. Like I said, again, this is a very boomer perspective of me. I don't normally think like this, but when I see it and observe it in human behavior and how things are nowadays, I'm just like, holy shit. Everyone I knew just wrote in plain text. Only like 2 or 3 kids actually wrote in cursive in high school. Yeah, no, when I was still in high school, people still wrote in cursive, not as often. You know, everyone had their own kind of writing style. It's at that time where everyone just had their own writing style and developed their own style of writing. But I wrote in cursive because that's what I was taught. I was taught more how to write in cursive than print. So when I write in print, it actually bothers me. It actually bothers me greatly. I can't write in print very well. They say you're gonna show me your candid handwriting? Go for it. Mine. People can't read my handwriting, which is so sad because I just write in script, and I write in script and shorthand. That's it. And it's just like people don't even know how to read script anymore. Like, how are they gonna handle like people who are like into history and stuff, and they find like old texts that are written in like script and like calligraphy? How are you guys gonna handle that? People don't care anymore. It's so sad. It's sad. It is sad. Letting these practices die out because they're seen as obsolete or unnecessary. I don't know about that. But yeah, these iPad kids, I worry about their future. They are going to be so reliant on technology, they won't know how to handle themselves. They won't know how to handle themselves if one day all that technology just goes up in the air and no longer works. Like, how are we going to survive? You know? The apocalypse is coming a lot faster than people think they are. A lot faster, especially with all the shit that's been happening around the world lately. I would not be surprised if the technology just ends up, you know, becoming obsolete real quickly due to whatever may happen. Again, I'm just talking out of my ass though, because I can't see the future, so I don't know. But I do know that it is kind of sad with the iPad kids nowadays just not knowing basic life skills. You know what's messed up? A lot of kids don't even know how to do basic life skills unless they're taught at home. Like, I had a friend years ago, not that many years, I was still in my 20s, that didn't know how to cook. She did not know how to cook. No one ever taught her, because she was like, why would you need to learn how to do that? You should learn how to do this instead. And I'm like, how do you not know how to cook? Like, you're in your 20s, how do you not know how to cook? At least teach yourself how to do, like, She couldn't even boil water. She was too afraid to boil water because she didn't know how to cook. I'm like, bruh. Like, I mean, I'm not one to completely judge, you know, maybe their parents were paranoid, and they didn't want them to cut themselves or hurt themselves. And I get that, that's being overprotective, but cooking is one of those basic life skills. They used to teach that shit in schools. You know, you'd have home economic classes where they would teach you basic life skills, like how to cook and sew and, you know, basically take care of yourself, you know? They would teach you the basics of how to do that so you're not left, you know, in college without any means of taking care of yourself in those ways. You know what I mean? It's like, they don't even have, like, I took home ec as an elective. Like, it wasn't a part of the normal curriculum for me in high school. And I'm pretty sure it's been phased out of schools in general at this point. You know? Like, you know, skills for living classes and stuff like that. Like, they don't even have those anymore, do they? And it surprises me. Like, a lot of people, like, if a kid knows how to cook, it's like they were taught at home. If they know how to sew, they were taught at home. A lot of people don't want to learn those sort of things anymore because, you know, things like Uber Eats and like Grubhub and stuff like that are not sponsored, by the way, are just so easy and accessible, you know. You pick cooking as an elective through your high school? Good. Learning how to cook is super important. You know, a lot of people take that for granted. Be like, I don't need to cook. I get Uber Eats or my mom will cook for me. Like, no. Mommy's not going to be around forever. You need to know how to take care of yourself. You know? It's never too late to learn how to do things. But cooking's hard. Yeah, things that are worth doing are going to be difficult. A lot of people are like lazy nowadays. They want everything to be a lot easier and accessible, and they want things to be easier and accessible and just, you know, quick fix for everything. Again, today I'm sounding like a boomer because these are things that have been on my mind that really just take up too much space in my brain that I want to get out of my system. Well, you got nice handwriting, Wasabi. You got pretty good handwriting. You got pretty good handwriting. It's readable. My handwriting is not readable. If I were to show you a picture of my handwriting right now, you probably wouldn't be able to read it. Actually, See if I can do that. Hold on. Where is my notebook? It's not here. Where's my notebook? One time it was mandatory the first year of high school, and then we could do every elective. Years after that, we got to pick. But picking was nice because we got to cook our meals for free every Thursday, so I had something for lunch and made in class. Nice! And you must have felt like such a sense of accomplishment afterwards. I know I did. I mean, I learned how to cook at home, but at the same time when I went to school, I got to learn about different types of meals and stuff like that. So, let's see. What should I write? What should I write? Give me something to write so I can show. My handwriting is funny, and it's funny in a way. Let's see. Let's see. What should I write? I don't know what I should write. What should I write? I should write words. I saw a cat on the table reading a novel. Okay, I can write that. I fat fingered my own writing. I saw a cat on the table. Oops. Haha, dyslexia. Thank you for reading up your ugly head. On the table. Reading a novel. My handwriting is atrocious. Actually, I hate how I wrote that. I hate how I wrote that because I wrote it in my chicken scratch. Let's see. I tried too hard. Let me not think about it. Hold on. Let me empty my brain. Let me just go. Okay. Had to go brain dead because I thought about it too much. Let's see. The stupid pen. It's this pen! I'm telling you, the pen is acting goofy. On the table. That's the T. Table. Reading. I'm thinking about it too hard. Hold on. I'm thinking about it. Why am I thinking about it so thinking about it so hard? Jesus Christ. It's like if I wrote normally, I wouldn't think about it too hard, but now I'm thinking about it too. Why am I thinking about it so hard? Jesus Christ. Okay. I saw a cat on the Jesus Christ. Okay, so have you ever had one of those moments where you're trying to do something but you think too hard about it? I think that's what it is. I think I'm thinking about it too hard. I'm thinking about it too hard. Jesus Christ. I think just came here to say hi. I can't be here long. It's fine, Sarah. I'm just having a day. I failed the English test. No, my worst nightmare. Okay. I wrote some words. Give me a second. I'll just post it. Like, my handwriting is sloppy. I will not lie. It is atrocious. And I realized I spelled 2 wrong. Jesus Christ, my brain! Okay, I need a break. Damn, yours is fancy. Well, thank you, Wasabi. I realized I spelled 2 wrong. See, my brain is mush today. My brain is oozing out of my ears at this point. I'm just so dumb today. I'm dumb today. Thinking about it too hard. Yep. That's how I feel today. I'm thinking about things too hard. Damn, yours is fancy. I try. Like, cause when I write really quickly. So when I think about it too hard and try to write down a simple sentence, by thinking about it too hard, and my hand just gets stupid. So I just have to be like, right, and then I look at it later, and be like, huh, this doesn't seem right. But if I just go brain dead and just write what I see and not think about it too hard, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that works. Thinking about it too hard. Overthinking can be so detrimental to your mental health. I should know, I overthink a lot sometimes. I overthink things sometimes. Hi, Icy, welcome. I started on time today. No one showed up. Oops. No one showed up except for, like, Wasabi showed up, but I started on time today. I started on time today, which rarely ever happens, but here you are. I also write on an angle, so mine looks like italic. Same. I was writing straight, which probably also helps. Doesn't help, because I usually also write at an angle because it's comfortable. So I'll write at an angle, so I'll look like, my script will look like italics, and I'm like, no one, and they're like, you can't read this. I came in 1 minute late, lol. So I finally beat the motherfucker in that hush. That is hush in what? Nani? What? In the I don't know what you're talking about. I see. Monday. I came 40 minutes late. Yeah, but you're here, which I appreciate. That's my XGF told me. Yikes. How you doing, Cal? Good morning. I exist. I'm very eepy today. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Oh, the Binding of Isaac! Sorry. Good shit, I see. Okay, you're very quiet. There's a white noise humming in the background. It's my fan. It's keeping my computer from overheating. So that's the white noise that you're getting. I don't know how much louder I could be. I feel like I'm screaming into my mic. Like, my mic is peaking just a little bit. I don't know how much louder I could be. General Tiger broke up with Cal. No, we're still dating. Hi, John. Hello. Welcome. Good to see you, friend. And I met my girlfriend from before. Nope, she's with me. Let me prove it. She's gonna... Jesus Christ. Oh god, I love when Cal and Icy are in the same room together. I mean, Cal and Wasabi. My brain is fried. Oh god, I need a nap. I swear to god, I slept all night and I'm still very tired. My brain, brain goo leaking out my nose. Send Wasabi to the principal's office again. Jesus Christ. It's not all for that now. It's not all for that. Excuse me. Okay, I forgot a lot of things. My brain. I'm very tired today. The weather is god awful. The weather is so god awful today. It's rainy, gloomy, and humid and disgusting. And you guys know how I get when the weather is gloomy and disgusting. I get eepy and stupid. I get eepy and stupid. Jesus Christ, y'all. Y'all. I'm brain goo. My brain is leaking out my nose. While Wasabi and Kyle fight over the glorious individual that is General Ortega. Eepy. I'm just trying to let whatever little bit of caffeine is flowing through my system try to keep me awake, but I'm very eepy. Eepy is a very specific state of being, like how I am when I'm super tired and I see the arm hat man and say mean things. No, that's just being grouchy and crabby. Eepy is more like a super sleepy. What? Smud, explode, case ball. Why? Why, Icy? Why? I don't even have balls. Why? I'm just a sleepy, eepy cat girl. I'm trying to let I'm drinking my coffee. I'm trying to get the caffeine in my system, but it ain't working, y'all. Today is the day that coffee fails me. Yeah. Today is the day that coffee fails me. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something. I completely forgot. But yes. So, for those who are just coming in, you gotta eat when you're eepy? Yes, I gotta eat when I'm eepy. Alright, so I'm gonna reiterate the schedule because I drink. Oh god, my brain. I'm gonna reiterate the schedule because I think you guys have not seen or heard what I'm gonna do for this week. For those of you who are just coming in. Today, Monday morning chat. Tomorrow, story time. We're gonna continue with A Girl Named Disaster. Wednesday, no stream, of course. Thursday, I don't know if I want to do an art stream or play Super Meat Boy. I'm leaning more towards Super Meat Boy, but I don't know. I'll let you guys know how I feel when around Thursday. You guys will know how I feel when Wednesday rolls around and I put up the scheduled stream. So, and then of course Fridays, Deponia Fridays. So, drink a mother energy drink. I've never heard of that one before. I heard of Monster energy drink, which I don't drink because it makes me sick. But I don't wanna have a go-go juice. Have a go-go juice with honey boo boo drinks. This is Red Bull and Mountain Dew. Ew. Still haven't drank Mountain Dew. Still have not drank Mountain Dew, and now I don't want to. Also, I don't really drink energy drinks like that, like Red Bull and Monster energy drinks. I don't do those. I don't drink those because they make me sick. Drink a Gamer Subs. Drink a Gamer Subs trademark Calvin Frostel exclusive flavor Deadly Demise, a Jaffa flavor drink. I don't know what a Jaffa is. What's a Jaffa? What's a Jaffa? Jaffa. Jaffa. I don't know what that is. But it's I don't want. I have coffee. If I drink a Gamer Subs after my coffee, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna not feel too well. Wait, what? Drink a Haitian go-go drink is Red Bull, Mountain Dew, and Monster and apple juice mixed together with blue food dye. Jesus Christ, that sounds so atrocious. Red Bull, Monster, and Mother Blue V crack coffee mixed with the one. No wasabi. The Binding of Isaac, I don't know. I just picked up a key. Picked up a key. Game said one of the most fucking best items unlocked. Nice. You don't know what Jaffa? I don't know what Jaffa. Jaffa these nuts in your mouth? No. for Jaffa is chocolate and orange. Ooh, chocolate and orange. Is it like a, what's it like a chocolate bar, a cookie, or something like that? What is it? What kind of treat is it? It's like orange and chocolate is a great combination. A lot of people sleep on that combination. It's a cake. What is it? What is it? It's. Okay, I've never had a Jaffa. I live in America. If this is like an Australian thing, then no, I've never had it. It sounds amazing. I want to try it. Oh, my girl wants to come in. Hold on. I heard the sound of a meowing beans. Yes, Beans, come on in. Come on, pretty girl. What's up? Oh, my pretty girl. What's wrong, meow meow? What's wrong? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Ugh. Jaffa is a style of chocolate. It's like a chocolate that has orange taste in it. Yum! Listen, the combination of chocolate and orange is such a good combination. I got my beans. I have it right here in my arms. She's so tiny. Compared to the big chunky boy, she's so tiny, so innocent, and so sweet. And she's just so precious and so pretty. She's so tiny. I can just hold her in one arm and not think about it. What? My little beans. My sweet little beans. She's so precious. Okay, eat it. I would love to eat a Jaffa cake if you send me one. Send me a Jaffa cake. Cal, you know where I live. Send me a Jaffa cake. I'll eat it. Jaffa drinks are nice too. Interesting. Eat the bean? I'm not gonna eat my beans. No. My sweet little beans is a pretty. She's too fluffy. No, I want a Jaffa cake. I'm not eating beans. I think I was oak. Kill hungry, thirsty, dead. Made a Jaffa flavor. Interesting. I don't know what an oak is either, but you know what? It sounds delicious. Oh, what's wrong, Bean? How dare you? How dare you? You love cuddles. What's wrong with you today? Why are you being so mean? Go ahead. Okay, skedaddle. Skedaddle, little missy. Cheeky little thing. I really don't know what you guys are talking about anymore. You do know, okay. Yes, you do know where I live. I live in Chernobyl. No, I don't. Oak is a brand that makes milk-flavored drinks. Oh! Interesting. I don't know if that's an actual address, Cal, but that's incorrect. But the best. Interesting. Cal, let me write that down. I see, don't do it. It's not even my real address. Cal would never do that to me. He would never purposely dox me on the internet like that. Never. Cal's too Cal has some form of morals. Would never do that to me, right, buddy? Right? 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 You would? Ugh. Here I thought you were my best friend. Ugh. For $5 and a Snickers bar I would. That's rude. Cal has already doxed your feet pics before. No, he has not. Those weren't my feet. My feet are actually really cute. I have very cute feet. They're a little rough right now because of all the walking around I've been doing this past summer, but a pedicure can fix that right up. He's morally bankrupt. Cal, I'll give you $20. I'll give you $20 and some chocolate chip cookies if you don't. Guys, speaking of cookies, I've been having the massive urge to like cook and bake lately, but like really not complicated, but like really hearty and like warm. Like this is my autumn self is coming out now, because all I want to do is make warm and comforting meals and sweets and treats and just like all that sort of stuff. No. $50? No, Cal, I'll give you $50. I'll give you $50 and my secret lasagna recipe. Like my secret lasagna recipe, if you don't say it, if you don't say a word. But speaking of, I've been having the almighty craving of wanting to make a lasagna lately, like a nice big chunky rich decadent lasagna, and I'm just like, I just want to. I have the overwhelming urge of just wanting to make a lasagna and bake snickerdoodles and make soups. I'm like autumn is almost here. I can wait a little bit longer. Cal, $60 and I'll get you Jenna Ortega's autograph. If he ever comes to New York. Lasagna. I love lasagna. I don't eat it very often. Lasagna. It really is a treat in this household, because a snickerdoodle is a delicious cinnamon sugar cookie. Come to where? I said what I said. Don't worry about it. I live close enough to that part of the world that I could just drive down there, or take a train or a bus or whatever kind of travel. I live close enough. Sorry, I had to do stuff. I had a job interview on Wednesday. Good shit with Game Lover. I hope it works out well. I hope you get the job. I am rooting for you. Game Lover. I hope it all works out. Yeah, I win? Cool, I win. Yeah, you could probably get someone to drive you down. Yeah. If not, I'll just borrow a creator's car and go down myself. We have to pay for the gas? Of course I'll pay for the gas. I always offer to pay for gas if I'm ever going to be driven somewhere by someone else. Speaking of driving, next week, hopefully, I think it's next week. Hold on, I gotta double check my calendar just a little bit. Let's see, calendar. Nope, that's not my calendar. That's my calendar. Yes, next week I'm going to the Renaissance Fair. Hopefully, trying to make it work out with the boys that I hang out with, my best friends, my brothers from other mothers. We're trying to make it work out so we can go to the Renaissance Fair next weekend. And I am excited. I can't wait to go. I'm excited to work. I am excited for you to get the job. I hope you get it. Wishing you all their luck. Why do Americans call it gas? I don't know. Americans are a special bunch of people. And I speak as an American myself. They fart into the fuel cap. I wish cars were fart powered. You know how energy efficient that would be? All the farts? Especially with the American diet? Oof. I need money, that's why I'm getting a job and saving money for college. Nice. Save that money. Save it all. College is expensive. I finished paying off my student loans 2 years ago. I mean, college is very expensive. I wish you all the luck. Look into financial aids as well. If you have that available where you are. You should look into financial aid as well. It'll help out immensely. Don't take out loans, though. For the love of God, don't take out student loans. You'll be paying that back for the rest of your life if you're not timely with it. Whew. I paid my shit off in installments. 'Twas expensive. My last installment was like $10,000 that I managed to finally pay off like 2 years ago. I finished college when I was in my mid-20s. I finished college in my early to mid-20s, dude. Oof. I'm gonna shave my head and dress up as Walter White and bite. What are you guys talking about? Make sure you know your rights don't get exploded. I mean, using farts would still be bad for the environment. It would totally be bad for the environment because it's still some kind of gas that's going into the air. I'm just saying it would probably be a lot less. No, it wouldn't be less. No, because I was gonna say the mining for fossil fuels causes a lot more damage. That's a lot more damage than I think a few farts would. But then I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, no. There's methane is just as bad. If we can harness methane in a way that will not be like super toxic to the air, that would be pretty slay, you know. But you know, we're not there yet. The greedy people who want to keep using fossil fuels instead of like looking at alternatives because it makes them more money. Because you know, greed over the environment. We don't need this planet. We'll move all the rich people to Mars. You know? That way they can destroy another planet with their greed. While everyone else suffers. But yeah. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna play Super Meat Boy on Thursday. If I can. If my computer will allow me to. Because I've been staring at the game for a while now and I'm like, I really wanna play it. I really want to play Super Meat Boy. I really do. And I want to play it on stream so you guys can see the rage side of me, the real rage, the true blue, pure, unadulterated anger that stems only from my own frustration to come out. Because you guys haven't only seen a little bit of my frustrations. Because I don't get angry. I don't. Not often. I get annoyed. So, you know. Me and the boys are going to Jupiter instead to get stupid. Going to Venus again. Guys, please. We're somewhat classy here. Kay does what? I heard Gamer Rage is scary. Wait, have you? No, you have! You've heard me get mad. That's right, Cal, you have heard me get mad. You have heard me get mad. Oh, shit. I forgot. Yeah, you have heard me get mad. I get mad. When I'm mad, I get mad. But it's not often that I get mad. I typically get a little annoyed. I get annoyed, but I don't get mad. When I get mad, it's scary. You don't want to know my rage. My rage is not nice. I got mad on the Deponia stream. Yeah, that was like one of the few times I got mad. But it was like, actual rage. I'm talking like actual rage. Like, Cal has heard me actually rage before. Nah, that's what. See, when you told me there was a chapter select off after stream, oh, I was pissed. I was pissed. I was like, really, my dude? It wasn't 3 hours, but I did stop talking for a little bit. I was like, I need to not be mad, because I was gonna get mad at you, and I didn't want to get mad at you because it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. I just got so angry. Primal. Me being primal is a whole other thing, Wasabi. I'm not even gonna get into that. But rage, just pure angry. 10,000 BC violence. Not that far. I'm not violent when I'm angry. I'm just angry. I'm just mad. I just spout at the mouth. You know, I just get. Oh. But, nah, I'm not violent. Kay's about to commit a murder. I'm proud. I'm not gonna commit a murder. I'm not violent when I'm angry. I just spout out at the mouth. I just talk a lot of shit just out of pure frustration and anger. But I'm not violent. I never get violent. I would never get violent. I I got snot. Oh god. Autumn. The autumn allergy season is coming for me. The last bit of pollen that the plants are gonna want to push out before the end of the end of fall is gonna completely myrtleize me. I'm already sniffly. Autumn's not even here yet. I'm already sniffly. Blech. I've committed millions. Good job, I see. But then again, I see you are an entity unto yourself, so I would believe it. But I don't get angry often, but when I do, it's just pure rage. In English and in Spanish. But I don't get angry. I'm not an angry person. I never get violent. Also, okay, about to destroy a cow for technique. I would never. Listen, I would leak my own feet pics, but right now my feet aren't as pretty. Because, again, I need a pedicure. My feet aren't gross, but they're a little rough. Because I walk... This whole summer I was walking around in sandals, okay? So my feet are a little rough. Do you know why they call it autumn? No clue. I know why they call it fall, because the leaves fall down, but I don't know why they call it autumn. Some weird lexicon, blah 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 type of thing. Words derived from other words, from other languages, from other words. I don't know. Okay, sell them. I'm not selling my feet pics. I'm not selling my feet pics. For free? For free. For free? No. I'm not selling my feet pics. Not yet. Let me get a proper pedicure first and then we'll talk. Let me make my feet nice and pretty. I would 100... What the... When did I get a mosquito bite on my foot? Speaking of foot, I had an itch on my foot. I was like, oh, why is it itchy? I thought it was just dry, but no. I got a mosquito bite on my foot. When the hell did I get a mosquito? Is there a mosquito in my house? Oh no. Oh no, I'm not. Now I'm on a personal mission to kill the damn thing before tonight. Because if I have a mosquito in my room, it'll eat me alive. I'm like caviar to these mosquitoes. They are gonna eat me alive. Okay, when you talk about paying me for being a mod, you could pay me in feet pics. Okay, I'm holding you to that. I'll pay you in feet pics, Wasabi. No problem. Okay, send that to me. It might be malaria. No, it's a mosquito bite. I am like a treat to mosquitoes. They eat me alive every chance they get. Ow, it's so itchy. Oh, it's so itchy. Now that I'm aware of it, it's itchy. I hate it. When did I get a mosquito bite? Like, oh my god, this is horrible. Having a mosquito bite on your foot is the worst, especially when you're ticklish like I am. I'm like super ticklish, so this is like a torment for me. I'm like scratching it, but it tickles and I hate it. Oh god, it's the worst. It's the worst. Okay, I want to be a mod. But if everyone's a mod, then I won't have Floofles viewers anymore. Funny Far Cry 2 disease. God no, please no. Okay, send it to me, I'll check if it's malaria. It's not malaria. Zombie is a mosquito VTuber. I've never seen a mosquito VTuber. I don't think that even exists. Dude, no. Do you guys remember that weird lewd mosquito game? No, I don't. There was a what now? Cal, I need context. Cal, dear, honey, sweetie, bestie. I need context of that. I need context. There was a mosquito game? I'm sorry? I've seen a crab VTuber. Yeah, there's also moth VTubers. As per my buddy Lampy Moth, who's a literal moth and not a moth person. It's a funny thing. Wait, let's see if I can find that asset. Hold on, let me see. Because Lampy is a cool dude. I love Lampy. I need to invite Lampy on the stream proper. So let me just let's see, assets. I have a lot of assets, so don't mind me. There we go. Let's go. Yeah. Oh god. So big. Aha. There he is, Lampy. There he is. There we go. Aha. Lampy. An actual moth. Well, this is just the plush version, but yeah. Oh man. I love it. I haven't gamed with Lampy in a minute. I'm gonna text Lampy later, see how he's doing. I know he's been super busy. Because he is an artist! He sells his art. He does a lot of cool art stuff. And he makes really cool like assets and stuff too. A lot of the assets that I use, like for story time and stuff like that, like the hands asset and stuff, those are from him. And he got some on his Ko-Fi, and now he's on Etsy. So, you know, pretty freaking cool. Pretty freaking cool. Pretty freaking cool. Okay. It's a legit game on the GameCube, I think. I don't think I've ever seen it. What was it called? Typical Japanese game shenanigans. Mr. Mosquito had a lot of feet. K does have a lot of assets. Yes, I do. I have a lot of assets. Lampy cameo. For real. I know. I love having Lampy on my. I would love again. If I could get Lampy on my stream, this is what I would wear this plush just for him. I'll wear this plush just for him. Well, I love Lampy. Lampy's such a cool dude. You guys definitely gotta check out his streams when he streams, because he streams on Twitch. And he's just a fun dude. He's a fun, chill dude. He really is. Like, I'm totally promoting right now, because you know what? Lampy needs more attention. He's a fun dude. He's pretty chill. His streams are usually pretty chill and pretty goofy and pretty chaotic. Because he does everything. He does gaming too, but he does a lot of art streams, which are pretty cool. I gotta give you a beanie as my beanie. I like beanies. Some of my favorite hats to wear. I love beanies. I also like those fisherman hats. Not like the captain ones, but like the ribbed ones. The Lampy sponsored stream. I wish. We're sponsored by Lampy Moth. Nah. That'd be cool. Again, that'd be cool. Every day I'm reminded of reasons why I was banned on Twitch. Why were you banned on Twitch, Icy? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? You did something. I really should start streaming on Twitch. I'm not gonna move to Twitch. I talked about moving to Twitch, and then I thought about it, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna move to Twitch. However, I do think I will stream on Twitch. Every once in a while, I'll probably do like long streams on days where I'm not doing very much of anything. So, maybe like on Wednesdays when I don't do much of anything, or on Monday afternoons when I'm like bored out of my mind. I'll probably end up doing so. I'll probably end up streaming on Twitch a bit. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I haven't decided yet. Dark Things. Fair enough. Because Icy made Crystal... Oh, what? Why not? I don't know. I just... For my brain, I've been thinking about the pros and the cons, and I'm like, I will stream on Twitch, but I'm not gonna move to Twitch. I like being on YouTube. Let's be fair. I like being on YouTube. I like being here. Plus, I have an established Floofle base here. My Floofles are all here. If I move to Twitch, then, you know, maybe my Floofles who don't want to be on Twitch, you know, won't move to Twitch with me. And I'm like, it's fine. I will happily do both. You know, I will happily do both. Like I said, maybe I'll take the times. Maybe I'll take the time to like do like longer streams on Twitch. You know. Just sit and do my own thing on Twitch every once in a while. But move there? Probably not. Not permanently, at least. I'll probably split my time. I'll be like a divorcee, like a kid with divorced parents. I'll spend the weekend with Twitch and spend the rest of my time with YouTube. You know, things like that. Things like that. Plus, I would like to have a better computer before I decide to do any big moves anyway. Because, Jesus Christ, my poor computer. It does its best. It does its best. It does its best. Have a summer home in Twitch. Yeah, like, something like that. Like, you know, I'll take my off days and do, like, Twitch, maybe, you know. And then be on YouTube most of the time. I like being on YouTube. I don't know. I like being on YouTube. I like the interface better here on YouTube. It's much simpler. I am a simple bitch. I like simple work. So, I don't know. It's just me. I don't know. It's like I want to, but I don't want to because I'm weighing all my pros and cons and my options and I don't know. I overthink things sometimes, but I'm like, ugh. Like I said, if anything ever changes, of course I'll let you guys know properly. But right now it's like, I'm like, I'm content here on YouTube. Twitch is even simpler. I mean, yeah, Twitch is fairly easy too, but I don't know. I guess because I'm already established here on YouTube, if I decide to move to Twitch, it's like I'm kind of starting all over again in a way. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that now. You know, I don't know if I feel like I want to do that right now. Just open up your own FM station. Listen, I want to do like podcasts and stuff. I would love to just do like gaming podcasts. Like I would think, not like gaming podcasts where I talk about games, which we can do, but like, you know, well, just talk shit while gaming and make it into a podcast. That's the sort of thing I want to do. Like that's something I want to do. Like, just have, I don't know, just hang out with people that I enjoy hanging out with and just talking shit and then make that into a podcast. I don't know. I talked to Cal about that before. Right, Cal? We talked about that before, but we never figured out what we were gonna do with that. It was a little something we were planning, a little side project we were planning. Cause doing a podcast would be fun. You guys know I talk a lot of shit. You guys know I talk a lot of shit, so it'd be fun. I would listen to a K podcast while playing Deep Rock Galactic. I want my own Fallout radio station. Go for it. Yeah, we need a cool name. We do. Yeah, give us a good podcast name. That's Cal and I have been struggling about that because we've already determined that if we're gonna do a podcast, it's just gonna be about random stuff we're gonna talk about. You know, completely candid, unfiltered shit that we're gonna talk about. Call it Wasabi and Pal. You can be on the show if you want to, Wasabi. You can be if you want. You're welcome to join us. You're welcome to join us on the podcast. Kay's Cat House. No. I don't think so. It's not just me hosting, it's Cal as well. And I want to be considerate of Cal as well. I mean, I may post it up here on YouTube. Or Spotify. Ooh, that'd be cool. Spotify money? Yes, go. Shut up, phone! I have a doctor's appointment on the 31st. Thanks for reminding me. I am not creative with names. Yeah. I'm not creative with names either. So, that's why we're struggling. Like, if it's content you want me to make, fine. But if you want me to name said content, no. I mean, have you guys not seen the titles? Have you guys not seen the titles of my videos and VODs? They are not creative in the least. K&K podcast? I kind of like that. K&K? I like that. It's very simple. What do you think, Cal? I think it's very simple. I think it's a very simple thing. I don't know. K&K. I like K&K. That sounds... That message... You know, I'm gonna put my phone on D&D. Because I keep getting notifications. And now I'm gonna eat my phone. Ugh. There we go. Now I don't have to think about it. I don't have to look at it. I don't have to think about it. If anyone messages me, oh well, I'm not gonna look at it. My phone. I have a terrible habit of just keeping my phone like constantly active. So no, I'm not even gonna look at it. I should probably get my phone anyway. But I won't. I'm not going to. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I don't know. But I would just like to. It's like I feel the most comfortable of just talking candidly. So if thinking about doing that like in a podcast format would be fun. You know what I mean? Like we're playing a game and we're just talking shit. And it's just a lot of fun. My phone is a part of my body. Usually my phone is too, but today I'm just like overwhelmed by all the messages and notifications I be getting. I'm just like, ugh, too much technology at one time. Too much at one time. Technology is my heart. No. Like I said, I was talking to Wasabi earlier before you guys came by about how much of a boomer I am when I talk about like iPad kids and how the kids nowadays are so reliant on technology. I sound like such a boomer. But at the same time, I am genuinely concerned for the youth. For the youth, just because they're so reliant on technology that they may not be able to have proper survival skills if there ever came a time where technology is unavailable to them. I don't know. Totally boomer's perspective, but you know. At the same time, I'm also someone who can't live without being on my phone. I am not a boomer, Cal. How rude. I'm not a boomer. I wasn't born in the 60s. Okay? I was born in the 90s. That makes me a millennial. I see what the No, I see, no! To be fair, boomers also can't get off their phones. If they know how to use it, let's be honest. If they know how to use it. You get two types of boomers. The type that can adapt to technology and can't live without their phones. Or the ones that have no idea what they're doing with their phones and just kind of let their kids handle how to work it. Tay was born in 1860. I wish I was born in 1860. I would love to be like an immortal being. But alas, I was only created in a lab with a human lifespan. So, no. Kay was alive when the telephone was invented. No, I wasn't. That's years ago. I was alive when phones were still like corded and still had like the little dial wheel. I was alive when that was a thing. Although the dial wheel was starting to become obsolete and push buttons, corded phones, and cordless phones have started to become a thing. Beepers are still a thing in my time as well. Like, I know doctors used to be the ones that use beepers all the time. Do doctors still use beepers? Or do they still, are they on like separate phones? Excuse me. Like, would beepers, like, do doctors use beepers, or do they have like special phones that kind of notify them? These are things I think about. I go to a doctor frequently, but I don't be in hospitals as frequently. So, guys, here's a tip: never accept milk from anyone in prison. Trust me, I had experience. I have so many questions I see, but I'm gonna wait till another day because what the fuck? Being immortal would be cool and all for human history, but what are you gonna do in like 75 billion years when the sun explodes? I'll probably die. Because what's the point of my immortality if I have nothing? I wouldn't be able to be immortal, because even though I'm immortal, I'm still human. You know, I still need air to survive. I'm a cursed existence. Like, I want the kind of immortality that will let me die when the universe dies. Or when humanity dies. Like, there's no more people in the world, let me die in peace. No more existence, let me die. If the sun explodes, then I go with it. But you wouldn't be immortal if you die. I mean, what am I gonna do with my immortality? Like, I mean, I think the idea of being immortal is really cool. But at the same time, I wouldn't know what to do with myself all that time. I mean, space is supposedly a very cold vacuum, so I think I would probably end up essentially cryogenically freezing myself in the vacuum of space, unable to really die. So I'd sleep. I would probably sleep in that sense until the day I could be revived again. I think the sad thing about living forever is like the people that you care about dying around you, unless they're immortal themselves. I would be immortal, but I wouldn't want to be immortal alone. You know what I mean? I think it would just be sad to be immortal alone. Because you can always make new friends and lovers and stuff like that, but you wouldn't be able to relate to somebody on a deeper level because you've just lived for so long. You know? You'd be like, oh, do you remember when the Game Boy Color existed? And people would be like, what's a Game Boy Color? And I'd be like, shit, I've lived way too long. Cal, if I was immortal and I had the ability to make other people immortal, I would make you immortal. Mostly because I don't want to be alone in my immortality. But at the same time, it would be funny. It'd be funny. And Cal, I can teach you. Listen, Icy, if you have the secrets of immortality, let me know as well. I cannot be trusted with it. Good. I've already decided I was gonna make you immortal if I had the ability to do so. I don't want to be alone in immortality. That sounds like a special kind of hell. I'd hate to be alone. Imagine if you were immortal, but you had terrible life skills throughout time, so you were always at your lowest at any given area. Dude, don't even say that. I'd be so sad. Fake my own death and then cash in. I mean, that would be the best way to do it. I mean, every few decades you would have to like fake your death. Like every 50 years you'd have to fake your death. Because, you know, you don't want the people to catch on that you're an immortal being. It would be absolute madness and chaos. It would be madness and chaos. Chaos, chaos, chaos. Absolute madness. Yeah, like you were in exile in the Ube period, and 2,000 years later you were a homeless person in London. I mean, I think at a certain point I would get smart enough to like make some smart investments and try to make sure I end up being a rich person so that I can live my immortality in a fairly comfortable way. Or create a lucrative business where I don't have to do very much but it still makes me money. I'd be a VTuber my whole life if that were the case. My entire immortal life. Be like, let's go. Just because I can. Like the immortal and invincible. Or I live in the countryside isolated. That actually sounds like a lot better idea. Like my dream home is a nice quiet cottage somewhere in a nice quiet countryside where my closest neighbor is like a mile away. And I have a nice plot of land where I can grow my own vegetables and my own food and have some chickens and maybe a cow or a goat. And be fairly self-sufficient. And just live a quiet life in a nice little cottage somewhere. That's my ideal living life. I just want to have like a nice garden, nice vegetable garden and flower garden. Have my cats. I would also make my cats immortal if I had the ability to do so, because the idea of losing my babies breaks my heart. I get really, really sad when I think about the future and my kitties. I get real sad because I love my babies so very much, and I'm like, I don't want to imagine a life without my babies. It makes me very sad, and I don't want to think about it. But I would love to have like a nice quiet cottage somewhere where I could just live in a nice peaceful quiet, do my own thing. That's always what I wanted. Even now, as an adult, I've always wanted like a nice quiet cottage life. You know, have the space to just be freely artistic and very, very peaceful and calm, and live my best life making pies and having people question whether or not I'm some kind of forest witch. You'd be a god to your cats, and the children will tell their children. My cats are fixed, so they wouldn't have children. About a giant cat cottagecore. Yes, cottagecore life. I do like the quietness of cottagecore life. Like, I live in a city, so it's always loud and obnoxious around me. So the idea of a nice quiet life somewhere in the countryside, in a nice little cottage or a nice little wooded area, a nice quiet little cottage where I'm just fairly self-sufficient, and you know, peaceful. That's all I want in my life. Like, if I were to ever retire anywhere, I would want to do that for the rest of my life. Speaking of cottagecore, I want to transition to dark academia. Do it! Do it! Dark academia is pretty cool as well. Do it! I do know Garlic Phone. Oh, so Kate took their balls. Yes. Well, I took Booby's balls. Beans doesn't have balls because she's a female. She's a female. So I want to transition to a gnome living in a mushroom with a door. Do it. Do it. Listen. For me, it's either cottagecore or hobbitcore. I either want to live my life as a mystical fairy tale forest witch, or as a hobbit. Okay. There is no in between for me. Those are my ideal lives. Okay. Oh, I don't want to be a Swedish. No, we could be roommates. Tame wild birds, fish at the pond, and reeling tadpoles. Let's go. Wasabi, I'm down. Let's go. Let's be gnomes. Let's be funny little gnomes. I love Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I love that game too. I've been wanting to play that game for a while now. I no longer have my Wii or my GameCube anymore, so I haven't been able to play it. I don't want to download an emulator because that's not the same. Like, freaking Nintendo really needs to get their good games. Excuse me. Really need to get their good games onto the Switch. You know, they have their own little emulators. They need to put up a GameCube emulator. They need to put up a GameCube emulator. They have N64. They have Sega Genesis. They have Game Boy, NES, SNES. They don't have, and they have Game Boy Advance, but they don't have GameCube. They need to put up the GameCube. Okay, they need to put up the GameCube because the GameCube emulator. Because holy shit, those games are so good. Those games are so good. The game that they had there was so good. Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door was one of my favorites. They need to put up more games. They need to put up more games. Anyway. So if I was immortal, the world would be in danger. I have guns from wars. Don't ask me how I got them. Don't ask, don't tell, Wasabi. I want to play Pokemon Coliseum. It looks good. Go for it. A lot of weapons. I own no weapons. I mean, all the weapons I have are locked up in the sub-basements because those are only useful whenever there's an anomaly escape. And they're mostly just axes, because I like using axes. I like the swishy, hitties. Axes, katanas. Wasabi, you know what I mean. You know I like the swishy McStabbies. The other agents decide they want to use like guns and stuff, but I don't like using guns unless it's like a shotgun. That's only for like more mid to long range shit for me. I'd rather have a swishy McKitty, a swishy McStabby for myself if I was going to ever use a weapon. But I'ma head out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, Icy. Thanks for that. You love stabbies. I do! Every time we play Left 4 Dead 2, I'm always looking for the katana. Always. Always, always, always. Although now at the level that we are at, it's the frying pan. I love the frying pan because it's just the sound that it makes when it hits something. That dong, dong, dong. So satisfying, so satisfying. It's just dong, dong. So melodious. Speaking of which, we definitely gotta play Left 4 Dead 2 again, Wasabi. Soon. Gotta play soon. I'm sorry I didn't get to play over the weekend. It was not home. But definitely gotta play again. Rapiers, lie handlers, claymores, bastard swords. Those are too big for me. I am a small person. So, katanas, axes, maybe a morning star. I can use a morning star. I don't mind a swingy, like, beady kind of weapon. Hell, I would be happy with just like a dowel. Nice, thick wooden dowel like I have right now. I keep a wooden dowel by my table side at all times because you never know when someone's gonna try to break into your house. Especially with the kind of work the creator does. You never know. We can play sometime soon. Yay! Let's go. You got Left 4 Dead now, bro. You got Poignard or Little Openers for you then. Yeah, that works fine. Tonto if you're weeby enough. No, I just like a good old axe. A good old axe works just fine for me. I have a collection. That creator forces me to keep in the sub-basements. My old room, when I was in the sub-basements, got turned into a weapons cache. So, which I'm not mad about. Because it wasn't a big room to begin with, so. If I tape a bunch of grenades to a stick and use it as a mace. Oh shit. How does that work? Do you swing it or do you throw it? Like what about the recoil from hitting it? Like aren't you in the danger of the splash zone at that point? You gotta explain that one to me. It's a literal boomstick, yeah. The literal boomstick. Excuse me. Oh gosh. Oh well. You know what? Good luck to you on that one, the cow. It's like Japanese in WW2 in the lunge mines. Ah, yes. Okay, I gotcha. Oh god, one of my neighbors took out their kids and it's screaming. Jesus. Children screaming. My ears! It's bleeding! One of the reasons why I don't want to have kids, the sound of kids crying is just grate on my ears, my poor sensitive ears like nobody's business. Goo goo gaga stupid. Eat it. I'm not gonna eat a child. What do I look like? What do I look like? Destroy the child. Well, they're a little too far away. I can just hear it. Ugh. Don't worry. During the winter, my windows will be closed, so you'll hear a lot less of what happens on the outside of my house. But right now, it's summertime, and summertime is hot. And I don't have an air conditioner, so I'm not gonna close my window. It's the equivalent of leaving a cat inside a car. I'm gonna just die. I'm just gonna die in the car. It's gonna be too hot in here. And I'm unfortunate enough to be in the one room in the house that gets extremely hot at all times because the sunlight just beams right into the room. Like, anytime there's sun beaming right into the room. Even if I close the curtain, there's just so much sunlight. Oh my god. Oh god. What's going on here? Siphon the youth from their blood. That's actually true, and as immortality has been linked to stem cell research. And fetuses contain high amounts of stem cells. It's a very controversial study. It is, but you know, fetuses are not people yet, so at least that's how I believe it. A person isn't a person until they're able to be conscious of their selves. So, in my opinion, a fetus is not a baby. It's not a baby. It's not a person. You know. That's how I see it. But then again, I am very much pro-choice. So, my opinions are my own. And everyone else is entitled to their own beliefs and opinions. I personally don't believe a fetus is a baby. It's not a baby until it's popped out of the womb. But that's just how I see it. I don't believe it. However, whenever I hear a baby, I'm just like, that's not a... especially when they're screaming and crying and having a tantrum. I'm like, that's not a baby. That is a gremlin. Okay, do you know why Ki-Adi-Mundi is the only Jedi allowed to have wives among the Jedi Order? No. I do not know why. Either I don't know or I don't remember. My brain doesn't keep up with accuracies very well. Oh. But no, I don't know why. I've been very behind. I've been falling very behind on my Star Wars lore. I just forget a lot of things. Well, I'm gonna head off now. Have a good rest of the stream. Chat after. Yeah. Absolutely, Kat. We can totally chat. We can totally hang out afterwards. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I may be handing off myself because I am losing all the steam and brain cells to function right now. Like, all of it. Also, I am sweating to death because it's so humid. I am literally dying. Ugh. So, I think I actually may call it. My brain cells are dying. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm eepy. I'm not gonna go to sleep anytime soon. I know that for a fact, but I am definitely calling it right now. Alright, I'm gonna take Lampy off my head for right now. Thank you, buddy, for being here, even if you were just a cameo. And I think hi, Kakarot. You made it. You made it. You made it. There was not a rat. It was my friend Lampy. I gave my friend Lampy Moth, who is a moth VTuber. I just had him on my head. I had his plush on my head as a cameo because I was talking about him earlier. He's not a rat. He's a moth. He's a football-sized moth. Mhm. He's a football-sized moth. Lampy's awesome. 10 out of 10 need to get Lampy on my stream one day because he's just an awesome dude. Probably one day I'll do a chill art stream and have him just hang with me and chill. I don't know. I'll ask when he's not busy because he is a very busy moth. He's a very busy moth. He does a lot of work, so I want to be able to make sure that he has the free time to do so. And plus, there's a time difference between me and him, so I want to make sure we have it all scheduled out at some point. Kakarot, the one who comes at the end of the stream. Yeah, you did make it at the end of the stream, buddy. I actually started on time today. So, you know, I was alone for a good long while until Wasabi and everyone else started showing up. So, that is a huge one. Yes, Lampy is a huge moth, but he's also really cool. Really cool. At least he's cool to me. He's cool. He's cool. But, I'm eepy. The coffee is doing nothing for me. And, yeah, I got some things I should probably take care of anyway. Wait, started on time? Yes, I started on time today at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wasn't here for the first. You weren't here for the first few minutes of Abby. No, you were very much missed. Hi, I'm here and I'm here and be here out the stream. How long that may be. I'm trying to endure it for the rest of the time, but I'm really quite eepy. That's a surprise. Is it really? I have my moments where I start on time. Jeez. You guys have no faith in me in being timely. Jeez. I try to start on time, okay? It's not my fault that things get a little janky behind the scenes. Or that I sleep in past my alarm. You know, I try my best. I try. You can end the stream if you want to. I probably will. I am not staying awake anymore. My coffee has failed me today. It is a delicious treat, but it has not kept me awake. So I may end up just getting off stream and probably goofing off, play a game, do something else for myself until I'm too tired to function, and then I'll go and take a nap. If I go try to take a nap now, I'm not going to be able to sleep. So I'm probably going to go kill some time before I get some sleep. But thank you all so much for being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. He's 100% EP certified. I am EP. I am very EP. So thanks for what was I saying? Oh god, my brain cell. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thanks so much for being here. Tomorrow will be the story time. I'm gonna reiterate this week's schedule just real quick. Tomorrow will be the story time for A Girl Named Disaster. Then Wednesday, no stream. Thursday is either gonna be an art stream or Super Meat Boy. I'm leaning more towards Super Meat Boy. And then of course Friday is Taponia with Cal. So, you know, that's the schedule for the week. And I will be seeing you guys tomorrow for the story time. I hope you guys will come by because the story is very, very good, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. So remember, hug your friends, tell someone you love them, and be a force for good in the world, because goodness knows the world needs more goodness. I love you guys so very much. Enjoy the rest of your Monday morning, afternoon, evening, and night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all so very, very much, and I will be seeing y'all. Mwah! I love you guys. Bye!